Hello friends, welcome to UPSC Logic, and in this session we are gonna have a look at the selected general knowledge questions for IAS17. So I have covered from 1st to 14th April 2017, and these are only selected snippets from the various days, so it's not all the questions. We all know that questions like who became what do not come in IAS, so these are just questions on which actual questions can be based. So I have just covered very important points, the new schemes that have been launched, the new things that have been happening. So these are around 20 questions which I have taken from 1st to 14th of April 2017. So I hope you like it, and I'm doing this particular session in English, so do like and subscribe to this channel. So let us begin. The World Bank has approved $375 million loan to help India develop its first modern waterway. So the first waterway project is to create a water transport fairway on the 1,360 kilometer stretch from Ganga River between Varanasi and Haldia. So this is being called National Waterway 1, and it will also help modernize the aging Farakka lock and add a new lock to allow for smoother passage of boats. The US $375 million loan from the International Bank of Reconstruction and Development IBRD has a 7-year grace period and a maturity of 17 years, and it will finance the construction of 6 multimodal terminals, 10 RORO jetties, ship repair facilities, as well as passenger jetties along the river. So this is about the waterway project, and the World Bank has given $375 million loan. So the question can be based on this in regards to the length this particular point can come and this particular point can come, and they may ask you that which of the statements are correct. So anyways, you know how it goes. So this is about the waterway project. Let's move to the next question. So Haldia port has topped the list in the first ever ranking of the ports for sanitation parameters under the Union Ministry of Shipping. So this has been the first ever ranking done on the sanitation parameters, and the ranking was based on the effort undertaken by ports to counter waste generation sources with respect to port operations, office areas, township areas, and the response to incoming ships. And the ranking of all 13 Indian ports was conducted by the Quality Council of India. So during the Swachhta Pakhwada, which means cleanliness 15 days, so this was held from March 16 to 31st 2017. Himachal Pradesh bagged the Krishi Karman Award 2015-16 for increase in the food grain production. So the state agriculture department has been selected for this award for the third time due to their dedicated efforts in extending technological inputs and services to the farmers, which resulted in increase in food grain production. And the state agriculture department has also done considerable work in promoting polyhouse cultivation, crop diversification, micro irrigation, organic farming, and soil health management. The state has also conferred the Krishi Karman Award for 2011-12 for increase in wheat production, and 2014-15 for increase in food grain production. The Sanken festival was started in Arunachal Pradesh from 14th April 2017, and it marks the start of Theravada Buddhist New Year. So on this occasion, the images of Buddha are taken out and are given ceremonial bath. The holy bath of Lord Buddha is an auspicious event and lasts for 3 days. So later on, the people celebrate the festival by splashing water on each other, which symbolizes the spiritual cleansing in order to begin the new year free from impurities. The water also symbolizes fortune and purity that is said to clear all diseases, sins and bad luck. So Sankin festival started in Arunachal Pradesh and marks the Theravada Buddhist New Year. Haryana government has recently launched Operation Durga. So government of Haryana has launched Operation Durga. And this is a campaign to ensure women's safety in the state. So under this campaign, 24 teams have been formed by the Chief Minister's Flying Squad. The team comprises women personnel, including 9 sub-inspectors of police, 14 assistant sub-inspectors, 6 head constables and 13 constables, besides other police officers from each district. The team will visit public places such as school, colleges, bus stands, railway station and will nab antisocial elements indulging in crime against women, including eve teasing, vulgar comments, stalking and other similar activities. So this Operation Durga has been formed just for protection of women to ensure women's safety in the state, and this has been started by the Haryana government. India's first industrial articulated robot, Tal Bravo. So Tal Bravo is the name of the robot, and this question can come. So this has been launched by Tal Manufacturing Solutions, a wholly owned subsidiary of Tata Motors. It is the first industrial robot to be fully conceptualized, designed and made in India for micro, small, medium industries, MSME industries. The indigenously built robot is available in 2 variants of payloads of 2 kg and 10 kg, priced at 5 lakhs and 7 lakh rupees. It can be used for tasks such as picking and placement of materials, welding, sealant application and vision-based inspection. The robot can be programmed to operate 24/7 and can perform complex operations cost effectively. Apart from the MSME sector, the robot can also be used in large-scale manufacturers. So the name of the robot is Tal Bravo, and this has been made by Tata Motors. Amaku Vandanam. So this is a program that has been launched in Andhra Pradesh, and this is being launched in the government schools located in Andhra Pradesh. So under this program, the school children will take blessings from their mothers and also perform Pad Puja. So Pad Puja is basically washing the feet of their mother, and the government of Andhra Pradesh is going to implement this program in 5,000 high schools for 2017-18. So the 123rd Constitutional Amendment Bill 2017 has been passed in the Lok Sabha, and the Lok Sabha on that particular day comprised of 360 members. So the amendment bill is to grant status to National Commission for Socially and Economically Backward Classes, and the amendment bill is to include Article 338B in the Indian Constitution. So this is a new article, and this has granted status to the National Commission for Socially and Economically Backward Classes. So this will mainly focus on the economically backward classes in India. So 123rd Constitutional Amendment Bill has been passed. So this is the latest. India reaches number 2 spot in steel production. So India was lagging at number 3 spot last year, and now it has reached number 2 spot in the steel production. So after China, India grabs the second position in the production of steel, and India becomes the bright spot for growth in the global industry. India will cross Japan by 2019 in the production of steel. So this should be actually China, not Japan. And the shares of various companies increase because of this particular news. So India has got the number 2 spot in steel production. PORB. So this is a new protein for effectiveness of the cancer vaccines. So scientists have discovered a new protein called PORB, which increases the effectiveness of the vaccines for cancer, HIV and influenza. The scientists from Boston University have found this protein, The vaccine either increases the immunity of the antibody protection or can directly kill the virus. So hopefully we'll very soon get a cancer vaccine, and the name of the vaccine is 4B. So this is a new protein B you can call it, or 4B. So a new tree living crab in Kerala has been found, and the University of Kerala scientists have found this new tree living crab, and this is called Kani Maranjandu. So the scientists published this news in the Journal of Crustacean Biology, and the crab has a hard upper shell, diagnostic long elongated legs. The Kani tribe of Kerala helped the scientists to identify the male and female species. So this is the name of the crab, called Kani Maranjandu, and it is named after the Kani tribe. So the Andhra Pradesh government will launch a unique program called Amaku Vandanam in schools, and this I've already covered, but we'll still go through it. And the state government has allocated 250 crores for organizing the program. Of this, the government will release rupees 1.25 crores, while the remaining amount has to be pooled by the headmasters, teachers from the alumni, donors, CSR. So the program will be implemented in high schools on an annual day of every academic year, or any other day decided by the school management committee. So this is Amaku Vandanam. And as I already told you about the Pad Puja, which was the washing of the feet of their mothers, and the students will take blessings of their mothers as well. Andhra Pradesh government has relaunched Adarna scheme for improving traditional occupations. So a scheme is to uplift all-round development of people belonging to backward classes. The scheme will offer modern tools, technology, marketing and financial support to artisans and those pursuing traditional occupations to raise their income levels and provide employment in rural areas. Adarna has been launched with this objective due to the Telugu Desam Party's TDP rule. So the Andhra Pradesh government has launched the Adarna scheme, and this is for the upliftment and all-round development of the backward classes. Bengaluru City Police has launched Pink Haldia police patrol vehicles for women's safety. Just like Haryana, Operation Durga, there is a Pink Haldia in Bengaluru city. So they will be stationed at 51 hotspots that have been identified on basis of crime pattern in various city areas, especially those related to safety of women and children. The vehicle will also patrol during the night to extend a moral support to women of Bengaluru. And apart from this, an emergency panic alarm app, Suraksha, has also been launched for the women to send emergency alert directly to the city police control room in case of a threat. Uttar Pradesh will launch cheap food canteen Annapurna Bhojanalaya. So every state has been launching cheap food canteens. Madhya Pradesh has also launched one. We shall have a look at it. So the Uttar Pradesh one is known as Annapurna Bhojanalaya, and breakfast will be provided at 3 rupees, while lunch and dinner will cost 5 rupees only. So as per the scheme, breakfast will consist of porridge, poha and idli sambar along with tea and snacks, while for lunch and dinner, dal, rice, seasonal vegetable and chapatis will be served. So obviously this is all subsidized meals. The Department of Science and Technology has launched Cyber Physical Systems program to deal with self-driven cars, autonomous unmanned vehicles and aircraft navigation systems. So the CPS is an interdisciplinary field that deals with the deployment of computer-based systems that do things in the physical world. And for example, the self-driven cars produced by Google and Tesla. So this is India's first venture done by Department of Science and Technology to launch cyber physical systems. So that's why it becomes important. The Madhya Pradesh government has recently launched Deen Dayal Rasoi Yojana. So as I was telling you, just like the Annapurna Bhojnalaya, Madhya Pradesh has launched Deen Dayal Rasoi Yojana, and the subsidized meals will be available at rupees 5 per plate to people, especially the economically disadvantaged sections of the society. Under the Yojana, anyone can have a wholesome meal at rupees 5, which includes 4 chapatis, 1 vegetable curry, dal between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. The arrangement would cater to at least 2000 persons every day, and the wheat and rice would be made available to these canteens at rupees 1 each through fair price shops. And the local municipal bodies will make the water and electricity available free of cost. The funds for setting up these centers would be made available under the Chief Minister's Urban Infrastructure Scheme. So, Deen Dayal Rasoi Yojana, Madhya Pradesh, Annapurna canteens are in Uttar Pradesh. So, Madhya Pradesh government has also recently launched the mobile app MP E-Nagar Palika. So, this is to provide various municipal services online, and the application would offer 378 services like online payment of property tax, seeking building permission, birth, marriage, death certificates, etc. It will also register complaints relating to garbage, water, street lights, etc. Online payments gateway would be available on this app, and the mobile app is a part of rupees 225 crore E-Nagarpalika project, under which all municipal services would be made available online on a unified web platform. So, Madhya Pradesh government has launched the E-Nagarpalika Yojana. Union Ministers of Textiles Smriti Zubin Irani has recently launched PowerTex India. So this is a comprehensive scheme for power loom sector development in Bhiwadi district of Maharashtra, and PowerTex India has also launched simultaneously at over 45 locations in India and will especially benefit small power loom weavers. The purpose of the 3-year scheme is to boost common infrastructure and modernize the power loom sector. The scheme has provisions for installation of solar plants and would provide financial assistance, capital subsidy for installation of solar photovoltaic solar plants by small power loom units to alleviate the problem of power cuts. And for upgradation of power loom sector, the union government has also increased the subsidy by 30%. So friends, this were some of the questions which I have selected for the IAS17 from the first 2 weeks of April. So questions can come from this. I do not think that any questions like who wrote this particular book or something like that would ever come in the IAS exams, although you never know. But these are the questions which I think could make some difference. So it is always better to study smart than study hard. And anyways, I cover all those other questions in my other videos. So those are around 120 questions which I'll be uploading soon. So do watch and do like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.